Mr. Weber, as a part of the public comment process for NRC's revisions to Part 61 regulations that govern low-level waste disposal facility, agreement states requested that NRC revise the compatibility requirements from what is known as Compatibility B, which require agreement states to have the same regulatory standards as NRC, to Compatibility C, which permit agreement states to have more stringent regulatory standards than NRC regs. Will the NRC staff address this issue as part of the rulemaking process prior to providing the rule to the Commission for approval?
Absolutely, sir. That's part of our process. The staff will formulate a recommendation. We'll also work with the agreement states in formulating the recommendations to go back to the Commission. So there will be lots of discussion on that topic. It did get a lot of comment.
Mr. Whitney, has the NRC solicited DOE input on the matter of revising the current Part 61 rulemaking as opposed to initiating a new rulemaking after this one is completed to include the disposal of greater than Class C and transuranic waste?
So I believe discussions did occur, sir. Yes, between DOE and NRC.
Would a DOE site to dispose of greater than Class C waste have to be licensed by the NRC?
So the Department of Energy does not have the classification of GTCC. We have GTCC-like waste, which is regulated by the Department of Energy. So if if a preferred alternative was a DOE site and our GTCC-like waste went there, we would not need an NRC license.
Given the need to dispose of GTCC and TRU waste, is it reasonable to delay the current rulemaking to include GTCC and TRU waste?
You want to answer that one?
I believe that's a topic that's currently under Commission consideration.
Well, what would be the effects on the DOE if the current Part 61 rulemaking is delayed?
You want to answer that?
I'm not aware of any direct implications of a delay in the rulemaking. We're, of course, moving forward with the environmental impact statement, which will outline the alternatives and the preferred alternative. And so at this point, I don't see any implications or impacts to a delay in the rulemaking.
Okay, and I'm not sure which one to ask this, but did the Yucca Mountain license application include the option of disposing of greater than Class C material in the repository?
Yes.
In light of the fact that the department previously submitted a license for the disposal of GTCC waste at Yucca Mountain, if the NRC issues the Yucca Mountain license, will that site be considered as part of the process for DOE to recommend a disposal pathway?
Is that a question for
NRC?
You. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question, sir? I apologize.
Yeah. In light of the fact that the department previously submitted a license for the disposal of GTCC waste at Yucca Mountain, if the NRC issues the Yucca Mountain license, will that site be considered as part of the process for DOE to recommend a disposal pathway?
So the Yucca Mountain was not considered an alternative since the administration deemed it an unworkable solution. So it was not considered and has not been considered in the GTCC siting process.
Well, Mr. Weber, as part of the developing the recommendation on providing Texas authority to license a GTCC facility, did NRC staff consider proceeding with the Yucca Mountain license application as an alternative disposal pathway? If not, why not?
The staff completed the safety evaluation report for Yucca Mountain, and we're currently working on the supplement to the environmental impact statement on Yucca Mountain. And when we conclude that, we will have largely exhausted the congressionally appropriated funds for NRC licensing work on Yucca Mountain. What we considered in formulating our recommendations to the Commission on greater than Class C waste is a response to the state of Texas proposal as an alternative to what's required today in Part 61. That would be something other than a geologic repository. So the advice, the recommendations we provided to the Commission was the consideration of near surface or sub-near surface disposal as an alternative for geologic repository disposal of greater than Class C waste.
Thank you. My time's expired.